The next poet is moi. I'm going to read a poem from my last publication, and we're going to go back to 1665, when some of the daughters of the king have come to New France. The people in New France, the fur traders, are waiting breathlessly for these young women to come off the ship, because all fur trading in the colony will stop for the next 2 weeks until all the young women have chosen their husbands. These men have been without women for quite a while, so you can imagine. The only problem is they got a little bit confused, because these daughters of the king stepped off the ship and were followed by the first horses ever to come to the colony. No one knew where to look and what to admire most, and I'm sure that the horses got most of the approbation. Quebecers have always loved horses. They love anything to do with movement, anything to do with speed. I learned to drive in Quebec. I know what it's like. You probably know that too. They always have. They love to race their horses. They love to take their horses and their wives to church, and then the men would stay outside the church and compare their horses and sometimes race them while the family was at church. And so this poem is about a habitant who feels that the best kind of a dream is a dream about your horse. So this is the dream. It is my heartbeat, every habitant's heartbeat. I put myself to sleep listening to it. The clock, 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 clock. The happiest dream, the steady rhythm of horses' feet, like a mother's night song. We are smiling, me and my horse. You did not know a horse could smile. I dream of his yellow-toothed grin, hear those feet go faster, faster, faster. They sound like 1,000 giant birds pounding on 1,000 hollow logs. I am in a panic. There is a fire or a fight, or someone is dying. Get the priest. No, no, le docteur, c'est un accident. My head snaps back and forth. Horses' feet hammer the road. Horses' eyes are round and white. My body's heart races. My nightshirt is wet. Rainbows of horses, where are they all going? Going so fast to somewhere. A thick tail flies into my eyes, tickles my nose. It seems like Sunday. We want to win, beat the other horses on the wide cobbled streets of Montreal. So we fly, me and my long-nosed cheval that is turning blue. A blue horse that cuts off all the red horses. My Sun King horse, he wears a crown. We gallop on our way now to heaven. A priest with a white collar so tall that his neck is like a steeple, he waves a fist at us. Slow down, he screams, and spits. Don't leave your horses in front of the steps of my church. You block the way to le bon Dieu. A devil climbs familiarly onto my back, and while the bells ring 3 times and the priest is carried away by his cloud of incense, my sleigh is suddenly full of laughing. A shadow man sits in the sleigh in a scarf and big fur hat. He slaps his knees with spoons, counter rhythm to the hoofbeats, clicking on hard-packed snow white as bones. Bells jangle, and my father gently touches my cold arm. A dream in a dream, the horse's hindquarters are as beautiful as those of my wife. There is a sound like water hitting water. The horse dances over river ice. Moonlight polishes the horse's back into a mirror. My face looks back at me. But that damned priest has pushed his pious face into the glass. Smoky candles flutter in a little wind. Nose up, he says, "Bien, monsieur, you win. Your horse is so beautiful. I will bless his shiny black behind and let you take him with you to heaven." Tabernacle. I would confess to such a priest, promise to stay next time for the whole Mass. Thank you.